trying to get my shirt all adjusted. You guys just came on too fast. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I wore this with the green in it. It's got 2 different shades of green and yellow and orange. I figured, good enough. Oh, what are you doing, kitty? What do you want? You were just sound asleep and now you're here pestering me already? Okay, here you go. I know. I don't know who has who trained. There you go. I was not around yesterday, and that is because I was having some issues with stomach and having to go to the bathroom, and I was just not feeling the best. It was ugly. I'm just saying that. It was ugly. Early afternoon, I finally took some anti-diarrhea medicine, and by evening, it was kicking in, and I ate, in the morning, I ate a little bit of oatmeal because I was afraid. Because all night long, I had problems the night before, and I didn't sleep because I was constantly going to the restroom. By the time I would start to doze off, my stomach would start to churn, and I would feel it and have to run to the bathroom. So, I ate a little bit of oatmeal when I woke up, and I kept having to go to the bathroom. Then I finally took the anti-diarrhea medicine, and then it's kind of all, that stuff works well for me. So, I've been good since about yesterday evening. I had a real dinner. I put a picture on Instagram. My dad grilled chicken, and I made mac and cheese and peas, and when I'm eating it, I'm like, please, don't let this go right through me. But it didn't, so yay. Because I was going to be mad if I couldn't go today. We're getting ready to go out to my cousin's. Dad's in the shower. When he's done, we're going to head out. Yesterday I made deviled eggs to take out, and I made my Cool Whip cottage cheese dessert fruit thing, and Dad just got done making cabbage and noodles, which I did not film because he did it when I was in the shower and when I was sleeping this morning, but I'll show you what they look like. I've got my camera ready. I'm showered and dressed and ready to roll. So Dad called my cousins to see where they were on the road. They're probably about an hour away. These are cousins on my mom's side of the family. They're her first cousins. So Bob and Lou are in their 60s. Well, I think Bob's in his 70s. Lou's gonna be 70. I don't know how it goes, but we're all going out to Roy and Wanda's, and apparently a lot of people are coming out there today because Roy and Wanda's kids will come, and the main reason that Lou's down is she wants to see all the kids, all the new babies, and Wanda's like, she ain't coming to see me. She's coming to see all the babies. So, my cousin Joanne will take her little baby out a little later, and people will be coming and going all day out there. So, it should be fun. And I'm hoping my stomach continues on the path it is on now, that it's good. I told Dad, I said, if I give you a look, that means I have to go. If my stomach feels like it's going to go back to the bad way, I have to come home. So, there's nothing worse than having belly problems when you're not home. It's horrible. Oh, see, she ate her treats and went right back to sleep. Look at her. Cha, the baby. She likes sleeping on that blanket. Don't you? You like that blanket? Yeah, she don't care. We've been having a coyote in the neighborhood. My dad's like, do you know where Don lives? A guy that used to own the newspaper years ago when I first hired him there. And I said, yeah, he lives over a block about halfway down. Because he had taken a picture of the coyote in his backyard during the day. And Dad's like, I thought that's what was in our backyard the other night. And I'm like, what? He goes, the coyote. He went out and he saw it, and he got scared and ran across the road. So at night, Heidi, because if it's nice weather out, Heidi will go out back by herself, but we're being careful because, you know, they will kill small dogs and cats and stuff. So, because if a coyote killed the Heidi-ho, oh, buddy, there'd be some very unhappy people. But we've never had a coyote running around here before. I mean, there are a lot of them in the area, but they're mainly out in the country, but we've never had one like in our neighborhood. Deer, we've had deer and other things, but not a coyote. When there's a nuclear plant now in our area, and they have test sirens out in the country not far from the nuclear plant. When they have those go off, boy, you can hear the coyotes out there howling. They don't like that siren. It's crazy. What else do I have to talk about? I'm just babbling. Really, that's about all. Yesterday, literally, just tried to sleep, and every time I tried to sleep, I had to go to the bathroom. Oh, it made me so mad. I did get some sleep last night, so that made me happy. Dad even came in my room yesterday. Like, I haven't stayed in bed past noon in a long time. I didn't even know what time it was, because I'd been awake so much that I was just kind of like a zombie brain. And probably about 12:45, I hear my door open. He goes, "Are you alive?" I'm like, "Oh, kinda." So then he had a joke every time I'd come out of the bathroom all day long. He goes, "How'd it go?" I'm like, "Oh, shut up." Shut up. Heidi's gonna be sad when we leave her. She's gonna be mad. Mad. What else can I say? Did I miss anything? I said Happy St. Patrick's Day. We're not having any kind of St. Patrick's Day meal today. We're going to do our corned beef one day. Probably tomorrow we'll put it on to cook. Or the next day. Sometime this week we will. I know Grandma's making a ham today. She's doing chicken and noodles. I don't know what anybody else is making. It's going to be just kind of like a smorgasbord at my cousin's house. I didn't even plan on making deviled eggs until I was making my dessert thing, and Dad's like, "Oh, I boiled a dozen eggs. They're in the sink. They're done. I'm going to peel them for you to make deviled eggs." I'm like, "Okay." And I did what y'all said. I put the stuff in a little baggie and cut the corner. And so much easier filling eggs. It's kind of messy getting the stuff in there. That's fine, but getting it in the bag. But once you get it in there and cut off the corner, filling up the eggs take just a minute. Dad's like, "That's nifty." I'm like, "I know, right?" I knew about it. I just had never tried it. Okay, he's coming out of the shower now, so I am going to hit the road, Jack. I think the kitty's probably going to hold my bed down the day while we're gone. Kitty, you gonna say goodbye? Kitty cat. Kitty. Nope, she's tired. She can't. She's got a rough life. She can't take the pressure. Can ya? Can't take the pressure. Yeah, no, she can't. Bye, everybody. I hope you have a good St. Patrick's Day.